Well, welcome to the E-Cafe. For tuning into our virtual to our virtual cafe. I'm your host, Kay Elizabeth Green, author of the book Building Spiritual Muscle. And as an intuitive channel, it is my joy, my pleasure, my honor to work with all of you highly sensitive, natural born leaders, which I refer to as indigos. Remember how powerful you are, recognize your gifts, and learn to trust your inner guidance. And always on Sunday at the cafe, I broadcast live, and always it is my pleasure to host this. Um, Thanks for tuning in to host this show for my posse. That's my group of guides and angels that I work with and bring you the energy message for the week of May 3rd. And the message that I got and I've been getting since the 1st of May is, have you stopped to smell the flowers? Yes, we have been stopped. We have been um, quarantined all of last month, where nature has stepped in and said, stop, stop. You need to listen and reset. And now, hopefully, you did that, and you took time to decide and plant some seeds, to clean out and plant some seeds. And if so, you should begin. You should be beginning to see the buds, the flowers of those seeds which you planted. I have been really, I guess, enthusiastic or excited about what's been going on outside. I'm from the Midwest. And when I first moved out, I now live in Las Vegas. I was from Chicago and I moved to the desert. Now, in Chicago, they say if you don't like the weather, just wait 15 minutes, it'll change. But when I moved to the desert, I noticed that the changes are a lot more subtle. I had to really stop and notice that there were things going on constantly making a difference. And now, since I've been here for a while, and especially uh, this month, the 1st of May, with the planes not flying, with traffic not being out, notice how brilliant the colors of the flowers and the trees are. It's almost like they are thanking us for giving the opportunity to truly breathe. So let's take our clue from nature. Let's take time to be in the present, because see, what's happening is many of you are worried about the future. Nobody can predict the future. And when you're concerned about the future, you're not in the present time. You're not hearing what's going on around you. So I'm encouraging you to focus in on right now, on naming those things. Look around, step outside. If it's only on your own patio, and and give thanks that you got a patio, that you have this to connect with. Start giving thanks, and you will be amazed. I truly am and thankful of it as to how it flourishes, how it grows. So take time this week to stop and smell the flowers, to turn off the news. Detox from the news. If you're saying, I don't know what she's talking about, flowers, hadn't she listened to the news? No. I go onto the news every every other day, to find the facts. I take one dose of the facts, determine how those facts affect me, and then I'm back focused on the present moment. What can I do now? What can I be now in this present moments? I don't regret. And folks, we're not going back. We're not going back. Things have changed. There's only the future. So, please, my dears, I encourage you to stop, smell the flowers, really notice that you have, opposed to worrying about what's going to come. Be surprised. When you plant the right seeds, it is amazing. The flowers that sprout up. Be surprised, but make sure that you're planting the seeds now. Stay in the present now. Water your seeds with kindness. And the guides, when they want me to focus, they will help to give me a lot of additional messages. Like I said this morning, they just pointed out all the beautiful flowers in this desert that are blooming. So if they're blooming in the desert, just think about what will happen when you're on good soil. But they directed me to Messages of the Master. And it says, if we are to accomplish anything in a big way, a set of definite objectives must be established. A set of definite objectives. What have you decided? Stop waiting back and waiting for others to take control. Step up and determine where you want to go, is what I'm encouraging you. Suppose there was an urgent need for you to reach a certain town as quickly as possible. When you stepped into your auto, you naturally pictured in your mind your destination, and you headed in that direction. If you're uncertain of the way, if you're uncertain of the way, you might take a wrong turn and head in the wrong direction. But eventually, you will find the way to get to your destination. You are guided by the pictures in mind of the place you are headed for, and you get there. You held a definite objective until you reached it. So, what is the destination that you're holding in your head? Because that will simply flourish. That will simply flourish. What are you growing in the garden of your mind? What are you growing? I've got lilies and roses and jasmine, and I'm enjoying this opportunity to reset, to reestablish a new course. What are you doing? I invite you to spend the time, and especially because we're going into a full moon, to spend the time this week, especially to choose the thoughts, to choose, and thoughts are seeds, to choose the thoughts, seeds that you are planting in your garden so that you will be able to enjoy the beautiful fragrance of it. So, my dears, I think that that's it. That's all that seems to be coming. For those of you who don't know, I'm Kay Elizabeth Green, and as an intuitive channel, hey, it's my pleasure to help you really tap into your own inner guidance. And if you're wondering if you're an indigo, hey, check it out. I have a link in the description to Blessing or Curse, which is my short ebook to help you identify your traits because you have to know yourself. We've been given time to listen to you. The only person that can tell you what to do is you. I can aid you in clearing your channels of hearing, but what you hear, you must take time to listen. Stay in the present and really listen to the guidance. Well, that's it. I hope you have a fabulous day, that you take time to smell the roses if you haven't already. And if you had your daily walk, then tomorrow, all this week, notice, stay in the present and notice the possibilities. With that, I bid you farewell. May light, love, and laughter accompany you on your path. Until next time, I am Elizabeth.